President of the United States, President Biden, signed up for his very first chat show appearance. But how well was it received? And what were the inside secrets leading up to that signing on the dotted line? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. I hope you're keeping well. Lovely as ever, as I often say, to see you. I truly mean that. Everybody, I hope, is safe and well, possibly tucked up, not outside in the freezing. Yes, but I do like to bring you these locations in and around London. This is a beautiful spot just off Westminster, actually. It's where all the civil servants work. A lot of money. In fact, as you can see, there's not many working today. We'll just leave that there, shall we? Let's get back, of course, to your breaking story coming out of London today. This all really centres on, of course, President Biden. Now, he's something of a mystery over here, as I've often said on the show previously, because unlike the previous president of the United States, Donald Trump, we knew a lot about Trump because, well, he told us, didn't he? Whether that be on social media, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, Donald was out there. But basically, what we've been told in the corridors of power over here is that Biden has been looking towards our very own Boris Johnson in being selective about how he picks and chooses his media. That's the reason why he decided to sign on the late night show Jimmy Fallon. Now, obviously, Jimmy Fallon is a very easygoing chap. You know, he's not known for that sort of probing, digging type of interview. Exactly the sort of show that the president wanted to go on. But how did it fare? Well, as we know from his visit over here in the United Kingdom, President Biden does not like off-the-cuff questions. We were not allowed at COP26 to ask any questions that hadn't been agreed in advance. And you will have noted, of course, that the audience, or lack of audience, socially distanced otherwise within that particular chat show, were all carefully selected. One source, though, did tell me that they were looking for some celebrity people who possibly might come on and gush all about, of course, the Biden presidency. You know, the ones that vocally supported him a few months back. Yes, Barbra Streisand, Bette Midler, even Madonna. Apparently they were all way too busy. Wonder why that was. Now, it's interesting, isn't it? Because Biden did come across, shall we say, as slightly better edited than perhaps some may have thought. You didn't really learn too much about him, and that's exactly the way that he likes it. We also told you here on the show there's that movie biog of his son coming up, all about Hunter Biden, which looks rather interesting. But over here in the United Kingdom, we are interested, obviously, in what the president does have to say. Nothing really to do with his policies or anything like that. But of course, as it's often been said, we have a very special relationship with the United States, and we hope that will continue. While over here in the United Kingdom, it does appear that our politicians are far more media savvy. I know you're thinking about Boris talking about Peppa Pig World, trust me, but they are indeed, and they don't really go on chat shows like this particular one. But over here, it basically comes across as Mr. Biden desperately trying to reclaim some of his lost following. Now, I turn to my American audience and ask, what do you truly think? Did you think he came across well? Because the feeling over here is that, truly, while he popped up and did really nothing and said even less, it could be something of a mistake when it comes round to re-electing, or indeed if that's a route he wants to go down. Here's another bit of inside news for you, though. According to a very good source on the US networks out there, President Trump, the former president should we say, is also looking to kickstart his comeback on the chat show circuit. So no doubt Biden's appearance on the Jimmy Fallon show will give him something to live up to. Or maybe not. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.